What's up, good people? Guess who's back? We got some catching up to do, and we could just sit in front of a camera and talk to you and spill the tea, but where's the fun in that? So instead, we're taking you to one of our favorite spots, Georgetown. We'll walk, we'll talk, we'll dive into everything you've been wondering about, like why our channel took a long pause, what's up with our FareDrop journey, and oh yeah, what the future looks like with us in FareDrop.
So let's start with where we've been and why we haven't posted a video to this channel in like 5 months.
All right, let's catch you up. Back in February, we were traveling throughout Malaysia when we saw an Instagram post from kara&nate saying that they were hiring a face of FareDrop. Thinking it'd probably be a long shot, we submitted our application video and then we flew to Cambodia, and a few weeks later we found out we made it to the next round, so we had an interview, and then we found out we made it to the next round after that, so we flew to Thailand to submit another video for this job, and thousands of you voted for us to get the job, and so we got the job. Then we flew back to the US, and 2 days later we flew to Puerto Rico to take a plane to the British Virgin Islands to take a boat to a private island to meet kara&nate and the rest of the FareDrop and Daily Drop team. Talk about a crazy first week on the job. Then it was time to make some FareDrop videos, so we traveled to Mexico and Colombia and Denver, Colorado, followed by New Zealand, and then back to the US to Maine, and then Iceland, Guatemala, Chicago, Italy, and Slovenia before finally being able to take a breath back in Maryland. Whew.
You guys absolutely blew up our Instagram with questions, and over half of you had the exact same one, and that is, are you still working with FareDrop? What's happening with your FareDrop contract? Are we still gonna see you as the faces of FareDrop? So let's get into it.
We've had an amazing time with FareDrop. Seriously, we got to go to so many bucket list destinations. So many of you guys voted for us. So many of you guys followed along on this journey. It's been a wild ride and it's been incredible.
Yeah.
But
our contract's ending.
yeah.
I'm sorry there's no like bigger, juicier story than that. This was always meant to be a kind of short-term deal. We signed a 6-month contract to be the faces of FareDrop, and sadly the 6 months are up. The biggest excitement I think we have is getting our own channel back up and growing. We've made so many incredible connections with you all over the last like 4 years, and we're excited to keep nurturing that. So another iteration of that question everyone was asking is, are we parting ways with FareDrop? And the answer is not really. Yeah. I kind of took on a small part-time role behind the scenes with the team, but also we are now affiliates of FareDrop as well. So full disclosure, we actually booked another trip after our FareDrop contract ends. But this time, if you decide to get the service, you can use our affiliate link and we'll get a small kickback, which is really exciting.
So in a way, that kind of answers where we've been. Life got busy. We thought we could kind of make the FareDrop videos and then make our own videos in between, like every other week. Didn't work out that way. It was just too much with the travel schedule. Plus, we didn't really want to sacrifice the quality of the FareDrop videos or our own videos. So we took a little bit of a leap of faith, hoping that you guys liked us enough to stick around or just watch us on FareDrop for a time being, and you did.
Just a couple of additional questions that you all had kind of about our FareDrop experience. One was, who did we report to and how did we pick the destinations that we traveled to? Our direct report was their director of marketing, who we love. Shout out, Emily. But it was really great because we really had full independence of pretty much everything. So we got to pick whatever destinations appealed to us and our interests, and then got to book it however we wanted, really. Second question, I think everyone wants to hear about kara&nate and the legends that they are, and someone asked how was it being a part of that team. It was amazing.
It was amazing.
Our first day on the job was on a private island in the British Virgin Islands.
Yeah,
like, are you
crazy.
kidding me? Especially in the beginning, they were very supportive. I know Tony was chatting with Nate a lot about just like advice. We were able to pick their brains while we were on that British Virgin Islands trip and just like get general advice, like how do you deal with hate comments and like how do you deal with jet lag of all the places that you're visiting? So that was really amazing.
Side note, I think I point out these steps every time I come to Georgetown, but you recognize them?
One last question just in regards to the whole FareDrop experience. Someone asked if there are any highlights we have and if we have any regrets.
You want to answer that one?
Highlights, all the places that we would not have gone to in the foreseeable future had it not been for this job. Regrets? I think my biggest regret, and this is so funny, we were on a plane and one of the FareDrop team members who sends out all the flight deals messaged me and was like, there's a killer, it was like a $290 flight to Ireland.
Yeah.
And I was on my computer on the flight and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna wait, I'll book this when we get off the plane.
It was gone.
Gone. It was gone. And that's the kind of tricky piece with flight price fluctuation. Sometimes you never know how long the deal is gonna last. And I so wish I had just hopped on right there on the plane and booked that Ireland flight. So now that we got that all caught up, in summary, had a great experience. Moving on, we're really excited to get back to our own channel. So that brings us to our travel plans and what is next. Yes, we are still vlogging full time. Yes, we're still traveling full time. We are going full in back to the Detour Duo and all of our other side projects. And that starts with a very exciting trip to the UK in November and December. We are flying into London. We're gonna have a little road trip through the Cotswolds, do Christmas markets in London with some of our favorite travel YouTubers. And then we're gonna head up to Scotland for one of my friend's 30th birthdays. So it's gonna be a big fall Christmas market UK celebration for like 3.5 weeks.
We're also gonna pick up from where we are currently with a few local videos before we kick off the UK series. We still have a ton of Southeast Asia to get through. There's a few more Thailand videos, a ton of Cambodia videos, and then I think we'll put out like some lessons learned, things to look out for, kind of videos that'll be like 45 minutes maybe to an hour, because it's a lot, and just like all encompassing of our travels. And we are strongly considering buying a van. Actually, we will buy a van. It's just a matter of saving money at this point. Finally, I really want to do a staycation somewhere, maybe back to the USVI and do St. Croix, because we didn't do that last time. And then we'll start planning our next big adventure out of the country, which we are totally open to suggestions. We still haven't planned that yet. So if you guys have places you want us to go to, leave a comment below.
Well, I think we answered most of your questions, but if you have any more, of course, leave them in the comments. But thank you so much for sticking around with this channel while we have been pretty MIA for the past couple of months.
Yeah. Mosquito season.
Oh my God. Stranger.
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 I'd like to get off this property. No cameras, please.
This is Alex from the Dorseys. Give them a follow because they are some of our favorite people.
Is this your house?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Oh, wow.
For 4 generations.
Oh, wow.
So I'd like you off. I love these guys.
We are truly so glad to be back, and we have so many exciting adventures to share with you all very, very soon.
You want to say the line?
I want to say the line. So make sure you're subscribed to this channel so that it's been a while, what's the line?
Never miss a detour.
So that you never miss a detour.
Ooh, we're rough. Oh my God.